Let's go.
Nah, yeah, we can't have that, man. He does enough last season.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, Downs. I like it.
What'd he say?
I don't know. It sounded like T-Mac clown pants. That's what I heard.
Thank you, 2K community. Thank you, 2K. I hope to see everybody in the park, in the city, and please go put them Jordan 1 main conditions on. I really appreciate it.
The big question, though, is have you ever hit a three?
And the visitors making an immediate impression with their entrance earlier on. Very
Hit a 3 with Ben Simmons in play now. Simmons in play now online.
O'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. You'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got Martin. Shea is out there with the dude. Then there's Hudson. And it's buckets in at the 4 spot. We've got the kid. Jackson is out there with Davis. And it's ABC. And it's Cummings in at the center, filling out the middle. And long-range shooting, a strength for both of these. Teams, Brent, what was the best shooting team you were ever a part of?
Well, Kevin, I had an opportunity to play in Seattle, and the teammates that I suited up for at that time was Ray Allen, Rashard Lewis, Luke Ridenour. That's a lot of firepower from the three-point line. Not much defense, and that's me, but a lot of three-point firepower.
Now here's Shea. And Davis sends it back. Here's Jackson. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Outlaw. Offensive rebound, Hudson. And that one's drained from the low block.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's the Kid, covered by Outlaw. The Kid passes to Cummings. Good work there as it goes.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
Here's Outlaw. And Davis pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
From 17 feet out, here's Cummings, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the love him.
Here's Nicholson. He's coming off a 10-point game again.
And so far, the team's just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Here's the Kid, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to with a little float on, and he finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. Now here's Shea. Here's Hudson. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Here's the Kid. He's coming off a 28-point game again.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a pass.
Clock at 6. There's the steal. Martin with it. Guarded now by Jackson. 8 feet away. That's tipped. Another chance. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Cummings. Here's the break. Passes it to the kid. Here's ABC. Jackson in the corner. That one falls.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Big Daddy. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Now here's Shea. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. It's intercepted. Fast break. Here they come. Jackson has the open look. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Jackson's got 7 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Shea. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Count it. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's the kid. Drilled from 11 feet out.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Nicholson. Now Martin. And the pass to Buckets. To the middle. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Break the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now? Played in the game.
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
They bring up some great points. Now here's Shea. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
For Charlotte, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Charlotte making a switch here. Little's checked in. And Hudson drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's the kid, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Johnson, wide open. He fires. He carries it from 3-point range.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Nicholson. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Little dishes to Hudson. Shea outside. Charlotte again missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Fires for three. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Count it. Good. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to Phoenix.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Outlaw with it, and the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Charlotte making some changes. ABC's checked in for Hudson. And it's the Magician in for Shea. Parks passes a little. Charlotte moving it around. Clock at 4. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Here's Baines. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Jackson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 17-point game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity.
I bet it does. Charlotte calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Here's Black Hole over to the left wing. Here's Knox. It's stolen by Little, and they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
Here's Knox. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Knox has got 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Thompson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Charlotte. Johnson outside. Back to Jackson. The 3. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. 18 points for prime time.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Charlotte shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for. Garbage man, he's checked in for Jackson. And a switch here also for Charlotte. ABC's checked in for buckets.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Black Hole passes to Davis. Cloak loose to the left wing. Here's Black Hole. Pass to Knox. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every on the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Passes it to Baines. Here's Caldwell. And here's Little. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Davis. And they're pushing it up. Ball's knocked loose. The 3 from Johnson. They get it back. Knox. It's blocked. Here's Caldwell. And so it's the home team riding a 15-point lead at the end. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
On the attack right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And now, Gatorade all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Little, the magician out there with ABC. Then there's the doctor, and it's Parks in at the center. Charlotte trails by 15. Now, here's Bain. The pass to Parks. Shot from 16. Jump shot is good.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Here's Knox. Sims, the pass to Knox. Unloads from 9. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Johnson outside. 4 on the shot clock. And the foul called on ABC. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Nicholson's checked in for Little. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Here's Black Hole. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Davis. It's tipped. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Caldwell. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Black Hole. Now Baines. And Davis sends it back. And they get it back. Here's Martin. Pass to Parks. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Caldwell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And taken away by Johnson. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Take a look at Outlaw. He's got a claim in the final place in the Eastern Conference starting lineup. He's 5th in fan voting.
And it's been a season to remember for him so far. And it'll only get better if he can hang on to that starting spot for All-Star Weekend.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Going to be a fantastic weekend. Here's Nicholson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Baines. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got his 5th rebound in this one. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Caldwell passes to Martin, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Knox. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Black Hole. Trying to get open is Davis. Moves back up. Here's Knox. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Sims dishes to Davis. Johnson kicks to Sims. There's the pass to Black Hole. Down low. It's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Caldwell. Got a piece of it. Davis with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the basket by Knox.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Charlotte calls timeout. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. The kid, he's checked in for Blackhornets. And then for Charlotte, Hudson's checked in for ABC. Buckets comes in for the Magician. And Chase subbed in for ABC. Here's Nicholson. Outside, Martin. Shea outside. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. A solo fast. Here's the kid. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. The kid's got 7. Charlotte trails by 21. Pass to Buckets. Back to Jay. And the layup's good off the glass. Outlaw's got his second bucket of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Bucket is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Thompson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Thompson. And a wide open look for Shea. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 7.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Blackhornet passes to ABC. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Che. 7 points in the game. Thompson passes to Buckets. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. Outlaw. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. The kid, he's checked in for Blackhornet. Little, he's checked in for Charlotte. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Charlotte, they're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
And checking out Charlotte, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Tipped away. Pushing it up. There's a lob to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other scramble mode.
And here's the fast break. Here's ABC. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve energy.